Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Sunny DEElight back again with another video. Before we start it off, I just want to say I really appreciate your guys' views and thumbs up and comments and everything on the last video yesterday. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me, guys. But today we're going to be talking about the time that I got dumped by my ex while my homie was right there listening to it all take place on the phone. So let's get into it, guys. Alright, so this story takes place around December of 2016. Back when I was like, a youngin', all of that. So, I didn't really know anything about relationships, is the whole compass of this story, the point, you feel me? The pin of this story, the tip, the iceberg, the tip. I like that word, the tip. It's funny to me. Every time I say it, the tip, you feel me? Anyways, that's the point of the story. I ain't know nothing about relationships, and it's high school, so everything gets exaggerated a little bit. But it's December 2016. I'm cold. I'm outside in this old Chrysler 1980 model, barely working radio, no Bluetooth. We playing the Little Uzi album on our phone. It's tragic, bro. But we're struggling through it. We rolling up this blunt because this is when I kind of first got into smoking a little bit. If the homie asked me to smoke every other weekend that I was free, where I didn't have band practice or something, I'd be like, yeah, for sure, bro. So I just look at him while he's rolling it up and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna probably hit it twice. I'm gonna be on Mars all the way, because my tolerance was super low back then, and it's still pretty low now. But we're sitting there cold, listen to this Uzi, and then out of nowhere I hear my phone ring. And back then, it was toxic relationship, so this shouldn't be surprising, but she made me put a special ringer on for her text messages and her I had an iPhone, so you know how on iPhone they have text messages ringtones and then call ringtones. So she had different ones for each one, and she was like, okay, listen to this one, and then she would pick it if I liked it, and then she was like, alright, that's my ringtone. And so if you ignore me, I know you just ignoring the ringtone type shit. So I'm just looking down, staring at my phone. I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be an event, a skeptical. Because first she texts me and she's like, hey, we have to have a serious talk. Then a separate text, ... And then I get a call. And you ever have that sinking feeling in your heart where you just feel your heart sink to the bottom of your stomach, and then it you can feel something bad coming, but you also have that feeling where you just can't escape? Because that was the feeling I was having as I heard her ringtone calling. I was just like, please no. I was like, God, what am I doing to deserve this? So I look at the phone, I look at Nick, and he's like, go ahead, bro, just answer it. I won't say nothing stupid. So I'm like, I appreciate it, bro. I pick it up, and she's crying and everything. My heart's sinking even lower because I'm like, yo, she's already crying. This can't be good at all. It never... Boys, if you're listening, my boys out there, if she calls you and she starts crying, just if she texts you beforehand and says she had a bad day at work or something, that's different. But if she just calls you and starts crying out of nowhere, and she gives you the certain cry, it's a L. Just pack your bags. It's a L. Might as well call yourself the Houston Rockets, because it's an L, bro. But yeah, I hear her crying, and I'm just like, dang, why me? What did I do? My previous ex before this already cheated on me for every day consecutively for 3 months with a chick. I don't need this. What did I do to deserve this? So I'm just sitting there listening to her cry, And then out of nowhere, she's just like, I'm sorry, I cheated on you. And my ex, Waldo, came over. And first of all, I was so offended because his name was Waldo. And all I could think of was a dude just bending my girl over in a Where's Waldo costume. I was so offended. I was like, this is what I lost to. And I know the meme wasn't out yet, but now all I think about is that Lil Uzi meme where he's like, I lost because, well, I lost and I did lose. But you know, she's telling me all this and she's like, yeah, he came over and, you know, blah blah blah. And I'm just looking at my friend and my face goes from like all high and everything to just pure sadness, just so much sadness. And he's just giving me this look of like, I got you, bro. Once you're off the phone, I got you. So I remember I'm just listening to her talk and I'm just like, yeah. And then after like 5 minutes of talking, she's just like, all right, I'm gonna go now, and just hangs up. And I just look at Nick and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm so sorry you had to hear all that. I think I'm a little heartbroken, just a little bit. And he just looks at me. He's like, just a little bit? Because me and him had this little joke where, like, we would go to, like, fast food places and we would order, and then we'd ask for, like, ketchup on the side. And they'd be like, what do you mean? And then we'd just, like, we'd look at them and we'd be like, just a little bit. So I was like, hey, bro, my heart broke. Just a little bit, though. So, you know, we're kind of making jokes about it. But I'm sad on the real, though. And he looks at me, he notices it, and he's like, yo, I got you. I'm going to take you to McDonald's. I'm going to get you a spicy McChicken. I was like, you know what? This why I fuck with you. And I ate my spicy McChicken. I smoked about it. And I was good. And then after that day, I was depressed for like 8 months. But anyways, guys, if you liked the video, drop a like. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite part was. If you made it to the end, tell me that you made it to the end. Really appreciate that. I really do. Really means a lot. Anyways, guys, it's been your boy, Sunny DEElight. Peace.